Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be going over what we see on the screen here. 2 plus 2 equals 5. You may be wondering what? That's not correct. Well, I'm going to be trying to prove to you that this is in fact a correct statement. And you can try to see where I go wrong, if I go wrong. Let's see, maybe I even persuade you to think that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to say that 0 is equal to 0, okay? Basic enough, these are equal to each other, yes? Okay, so this is 0. Instead of 0, I'm going to write 20 minus 20, because that is still equal to 0. Okay, so that's still correct. And then, instead of 20 minus 20 on this side, I'm going to write 25 minus 25. So 25 minus 25 is also 0, okay? Makes sense? And now, I'm going to be breaking apart these numbers. So instead of 20, I'm going to write 5 times 4 minus 5 times 4 is equal to 5 times 5, which is 25, minus 5 times 5. Okay, makes sense? I just broke down these numbers a little. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I will factor both sides. So I'll take out the 4 from this side, from both terms. So that'll be a 4. And what do we have left? We have 5 minus 5. 5 minus 5. Okay? And now on this side, I'll be factoring out the 5 from both sides. So take out this 5 and this 5. And now we'll also get 5 minus 5. Okay, so now next thing I'm going to do is these two are multiplied. I'm going to cross these out since they're multiplied. And essentially I'm dividing these both sides to get 4 is equal to 5. And as you know, 4 is 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, makes sense? Yes, correct? Well, it does seem a bit sketchy, so let's see. Let's see where I got it wrong, if I got it wrong, and if you saw that I got it wrong. Okay, let's go through each step. 0 is equal to 0. Alright, nothing wrong here. Correct. Nothing wrong. 20 minus 20 is equal to 25 minus 25. Okay, this is 0, this is 0. Also, nothing wrong here. Also correct. Here, 5 times 4, 20. Minus 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 5, 25. And 5 times 5, 25. Looks correct to me. Nothing wrong. Alright, this step. 4, we factor out 4. And we factor out 5 here. That's correct, I'd say. And now let's look at this step where we canceled out. Well, let's look a little more closely. We canceled out 5 minus 5 from both sides. And technically we could cancel out numbers like this, right? Like if this was a 2 and this was a 2, we just cancel out. Well, let's look a little more closely. 5 minus 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. And essentially, we're dividing both numbers by 0. But, as you know, we're not allowed to divide by 0. Because that's a mathematical rule. No dividing by 0. And that's the reason why we get these funky stuff here. Because we divide by 0. Although you may initially not have noticed it since it was not shown as 0. But we divided by 0, which is why it got so weird and this looked true. So, sadly, I was wrong. I was wrong, but that's okay. I hope you learned something from this video, and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Thanks.